House of X, Powers of 10, Chapter 6. Cyclops tells Magneto and Professor X that the team has been assembled. They're ready for the mission, but Cyclops is scared and Professor X knows it. He's scared of dying because he thinks it might be a suicide mission, but he's still down. He's just afraid of dying. And Magneto tells him that the righteous are immortal now, and Professor X tells him that for him to die, he'd have to be forgotten, and that no one forgets the founder of a nation. The team consists of Logan, Jean, Warren, Kurt, Mystique, Monet, and Husk, led by Scott, of course. They're going to fly their Shi'ar space shuttle to the sun, break into the Orca station where the mother mold is being built, and destroy it by releasing it into the sun. That's the plan. Jean asks what they're supposed to do about the humans on board, because there's humans working on the Orca station, and obviously the X-Men don't kill humans, but Scott says, try to keep civilian casualties to a minimum if you can, and Logan's like, yeah, these people are literally plotting the genocide of all mutants, so they're not innocent. Go ahead and kill whoever's in the way. Meanwhile, at Achilles' Supermax prison, Sabretooth is on trial being charged with manslaughter, felony, theft, assault, a bunch of stuff, and he's pleading guilty and spitting everywhere. And then he smells jasmine in the air, which is apparently the scent of Emma Frost, and she and the Cuckoos walk into the courtroom and immediately begin condescending the humans. They're here for Sabretooth, who has been recognized by the U.S. State Department as a citizen of Krakoa, and therefore he's been granted diplomatic immunity, which means that he can leave and answer to the courts of Krakoa rather than get judged here. The judge and attorney general are pissed because it's becoming clearer and clearer to them that the mutants don't answer to them anymore, and Emma Frost is a fucking G for pulling this off the legal way, because she could have just used her powers to mind control them into letting Sabretooth go, but she didn't, and I feel like this pisses them off even more. The humans are like, but he's a monster, and Emma's like, yeah, he is a monster, but he's our monster. And the AG pulls out a gun on Emma, and Emma's like, I can take over your mind and make you point that gun right back at you if I wanted to, but we use diplomacy now. Get used to it. And with that, they leave with Sabretooth. Now, out at the Orcus Forge, Karima's telling Dr. Gregor that she had better be careful with his mother mold they're building because it makes master molds, and master molds kill mutants and humans just alike because humans are where mutants come from. And Dr. Gregor says that's why they're building it right next to the sun, that's why it's attached with these 4 little collars that can eject it into the sun if things go wrong, and they wouldn't launch it at this point anyway because it's still learning. If it got launched now, it would be a machine sociopath. And that's when Erasmus calls up and tells them that he sees the Shi'ar ship approaching Orcus. Dr. Gregor is stunned that anyone even knows what they're doing here, and Shi'ar ships are very advanced, too advanced for these human folks to know what they can do to even stop them from approaching. So what they do is they call on some drones that they have stationed on Mercury, but it's going to be a while till they arrive, so they know they're fucked, and the X-Men are for sure going to be able to get onto this Orcus station. And they're right, Kurt bamps inside from the Shi'ar ship into Orcus to confirm that the blueprints they looked at are correct, and he's seen by Gregor and Karima, and he takes off. Erasmus says that some troops are going to meet up at all the hangars where the X-Men will have to dock, but they instead decide to dock randomly right above Erasmus, just like on a non-opening, and cut their way inside. And he's very impressed with the X-Men strategy here. They are catching these guys off guard. He realizes he's going to have to catch them off guard right back, so he tells Dr. Gregor he loves her, and he blows himself up, which blows up the X-Men inside their Shi'ar ship right above him.